Hi guys, this is Merv, Bonsai with Merv. What I'd like to do is show you another style. If you can go back to this particular plant, this metal pig here, back on the 26th of last month, we worked this plant. This is a Myogi style or informal upright. At this point in time, that's not being potted. However, you can see it was cut back hard, and now we're starting to experience some new growth that is just doing beautifully. I am not going to clip or tip or anything at this point in time. I want it to grow out a little bit more, help thicken up the branches a little bit more, but we won't let it get too big. So within the next couple of months, let's see what happens with the growth, winter coming in. We might wait for the spring. However, we might even do it slightly before spring, grow it in the nursery, and just keep on growing it all year round. Okay, now what I want to do is style number 2. And looking at this particular plant, I'm saying, okay, I like what it's doing. This is also a cutting, came around the same time as our Myogi style. This is what we're going to do is a windswept style or Fuki Nagashi. The Japanese style is Fuki Nagashi. Okay? And what I want to do is see what we can create with this Fuki Nagashi style, Japanese windswept. Okay? First, what we need to do is wire the trunk. Now, let me pull this out of the pot. Let's see what happens. Okay, it seems to hold a little bit. Okay, it's holding well. Okay. Now, as you can see, when I grow, many times when I grow cuttings, I don't really include a tremendous amount of soil. I try to keep it as tight as possible, as little bit few soil as possible. There's an easier chance to pot it without having to go through the root elimination and everything else. Okay? The first branch, first wire will go up the trunk, the main trunk, and you notice I'm not trimming this. What I'm doing is I'm going to wire the main trunk first so that I can see what I would like to do with it, because it has quite a few really interesting branches. And before we eliminate any, because at this point in time we're not looking at number 1, number 2, back branch and everything else. With windswept, that means that the wind has been sweeping this tree forever. Aruba. How many of you guys have been to Aruba or seen pictures of Aruba? The beaches in Aruba, you see those sweet acacias just moving beautifully. They're all windswept. They are gorgeous. Yeah. So this is the style that we're going to work on at this point in time and see if we can emulate one of those Aruba beauties. Okay? So bear with me. What I'm going to do is just put a couple of these branches. I'm going to wire them. Now, this wire will follow the same spiral on the main trunk. That's why you wire the main trunk first. So you don't want to go opposite, because that will pinch the wire down onto the branch and it's a better chance of scarring the branches. And as you can see, I'm not wiring it too tight, allowing room for growth. Always a necessity. You don't want to scar your plants. Okay. Those big leaves at that intersection. Righty. Now let's see what we're going to do. Like this is the front. various shape. All of these branches moving in one direction, making sure that I can see what we're doing. Here's a forward view, front view of what I'm doing here. Now this branch, yeah, we can wire that one, and why don't we just remove this one? That one's going to be removed. I want to wire one more branch, and then a couple of these small ones that attach to a branch, the secondary branches. Okay, here we are. We're going to follow the same spiral, start at least 1 or 2 twists. The wire is stationary, you know, it doesn't just flop off. You can see it's secured properly to the main trunk. And now going up the branch, making sure not to damage the leaf structures, not too tight. And we trim this baby. Okay, now let's see, I'm going to take a look at what I'm doing first. Alright, look at that. Beautiful windswept. Okay? That's what we're starting to look like. But now what I'm going to do, because I would like to see this branch out a little bit better, I'm going to start shortening these branches. That's going off there. This is my main trunk. Let's get this up properly. Okay. This is the apex. This up here, trim this one back here, get this one trimmed here, get that one there, that one hard. See, trimming hard is necessary. You want to make sure that your branching is getting closer and closer to the main trunk. There's all, you know, we're going to make this baby grow. We're going to let it grow for a couple of years. Once again, I'm going into the front. Make another adjustment so that you can see. And once again, Fuki Nagashi. Fuki Nagashi. That is windswept, the Japanese style for windsweeping. Make sure you can view your branches properly. We will do some secondary wiring, and what I'm going to do, because we've cut so much off of this plant, in the very near future, we're going to pot this Fuki Nagashi also, this Malpighia. I appreciate you. Thank you for visiting with us. Check on Facebook. Join us. Let us know how you like us. And when you go through YouTube, why don't you subscribe to us? Let's see what we're all about. This way you'll be notified whenever we put up another video. And of course, Bonsai with Merv at gmail.com. Let's talk to you. Let's see the works you're doing and possibly help you do a little bit of a critique. Thank you. God bless you, and join us again. Goodbye now.